Well, good day, everyone, and I want to thank you all for joining us on the Semper Gumby channel today. In this episode, we are going to be talking about lithium batteries, and I am going to talk about what the advantages are and why they have gained such popularity in the boat, RV, and vehicle applications. And before we start the video, I want to thank Redodo, and yes, that's how you pronounce it, Redodo, for sending me the 12.8 volt 100 amp mini lithium battery. And I appreciate that. And let's dig in and find out a little bit more about this little battery that packs a big punch. I'm going to go over some of the advantages of a lithium battery, or basically a LiFePO4, which stands for lithium iron phosphate battery. Now, there are several advantages when purchasing, or if you decide you want to get a lithium battery. They are fast charging. You can charge up one of these in just a couple hours, and you can take these down. Lithium batteries can go all the way down to pretty much 0%. And when you charge it back up, it still maintains that life expectancy. Another advantage is its longer life. These have a life expectancy, they say almost 10 times over the lead acid battery that counterparts that you have in your vehicle. So, I mean, that's quite a bit, because we all know that lead acid batteries can last anywhere between 3 and 5 years. Another advantage is this is lightweight. This unit alone only weighs 26 pounds, and it is very light. Another advantage is lithium batteries give constant power. This is a 12.8 volt 100 amp battery. So I plan to put this in my camper, and 100 amps is plenty for the equipment I'm going to have. And I'll go over some of the equipment or items that this battery can provide power to. Another advantage is it's temperature tolerant. So this will operate in heat and in cold temperatures. Now, the battery life on these are also greatly increased. They say you can charge it over 4,000 cycles. So that's quite a bit in its lifetime. So maintenance, and it's also maintenance free. So I recommend looking into a lithium battery. Yes, they do cost a little bit more than your regular lead acid batteries, but in the long run, they are great batteries. And I plan to put a second one in my camper. So I'll have two. I'll run one off for the solar power, and the other one's just off of shore power. Now, lithium batteries charge and discharge at a high rate, providing maximum versatility for all types of applications. Like I mentioned, your boat, your RV, your car, your rig, or even home use. I know some folks that have several of these, and they use it for when power goes out in their home. Now, lead acid batteries must be charged in stages over a long period of time. If you're looking to get a lithium iron phosphate battery, or a LiFePO4 as they say, look into the Redodo Mini. This one here packs a big punch in a small compact case. Now, this is a 12.8 volt 100 amp battery, and this will put out about 1,280 watt hours. So it is amazing in something this small. And I'll go over the specs and here in just a little bit. But the advantages of a lithium battery is it's safe. The safety of it. It's a drop-in replacement. As you can see, the handle is a nylon handle, which you can take on and off, or just leave, for transport. and they're lightweight. Lithium batteries are super light. They're 50 to 60% less in weight than a lead acid equivalent battery. This one here from Redodo only weighs 26 pounds. And when I got the box, I didn't think there was, I was like, is there a battery in here? But they are lightweight, and that's another advantages. They have a long life, meaning they are about 10 times life expectancy greater than a lead acid battery. Now this little battery is has 2 times the higher energy density, resulting in longer or lasting longer and more stable performance and superior efficiency. It has its own built-in BMS, and I'll tell you those 5 here in a little bit, for the battery safety. And it has a 10-year lifespan and 4,000 to 15,000 life cycles, which is amazing, which I don't know if I'll ever reach that amount, but if you use this quite a bit, 4,000 to 15,000 life cycles. That just blows me away. The case is well built with the new technology. They said they added exhaust holes for better heat dissipation, and it extends the life of the battery when you dissipate heat. Now the case is well built. It's got this new technology. It's very sturdy and highly abrasion, shock-proof, shock resistance, and this is IP65 protection class. So if you get it wet, water gets on it, it'll still operate. The handles are removable. They're just a nylon strap that goes in a slot. So you can put it on, off, for transporting the battery around. And they say this portable battery is one of the best choices for your RV, or you're going camping, solar systems, and then boats. And like I mentioned before, you can use this in your home. Now, 1,280 watts of peak output power it's amazing in this little battery. Now, some of the things, when I say 1,280 peak output power, for example, a refrigerator, a 100-watt refrigerator, this battery will run it for 12.8 hours. A 200-watt television you can run it for 6.4 continuous hours. A coffee maker, if you are big into coffee and you go camping and you have a coffee maker in your camper, this battery will power a 800-watt coffee maker for 1.6 hours. So that's quite a bit of coffee if you ask me. And then a microwave, a 1,000-watt microwave, 1.2 hours. This little battery has a BMS system in there, which stands for Battery Maintenance System. And BMS is used to protect the battery from several stages of either overcurrent, short circuit, over discharge, overcharge, and thermal protection. So that is built into this battery, and it'll protect this battery from all of those items I just mentioned. There are 3 ways you can charge your LiFePO4 battery from Redodo. One is a battery charger I mentioned here earlier, and they recommend a 20 amp dedicated lithium battery charger, not just a regular battery charger. In my camper, I do have a charger where I can cycle through either lead acid, lithium, gel, but you want to have a lithium dedicated battery charger. And it would take about 5 hours on that 20 amp charger to fully get 100% on this. The second way to charge this battery is using solar panels. Now, Redodo recommends you using solar panels no more than 300 watts. But if you do have one up to 300 watts, it'll take about 5 hours to charge this up. And that's also dependent on the sunlight and weather conditions of the sun. Now the charge time, like I said, is going to be about 5 hours. And I plan on putting another one of these for my panels in my camper. And then the third way to charge this is through a generator. A 20 amp DC to DC charger would be required, but charging it through your generator. And they say, you know, with that 20 amp, it still is going to take about 5 hours to charge. So those are the three ways that you can charge up this lithium battery. Now the price on these Redodo lithium batteries, especially the mini, is about it'll range between $320 to $350 depending on where you go. Now if you go to RoHS.com, go to their website, they do offer discounts, and I also will put a link in the description box down below because we are an affiliate for Redodo. And they also have a military discount. So if you're a veteran, active duty, retired, you also can apply for that discount. Just go to their website, click on military discount, and follow the instructions from there. And I just checked the website just a second ago. If you go to RoHS.com, they will do an automatic $10 off at checkout for this battery. So it'll bring it down to about $319 plus shipping. So now on the website, they do have a variety of batteries you can choose from. I decided I wanted to go with the mini because of my space restrictions on the camper. But they do have 12 volt full size batteries, and they also have 24 volt batteries on their website as well. And they do also offer the chargers, the lithium chargers on there. But go check it out, and it's www.redodopower.com. We're going to go ahead and move to the garage, to the camper, and we are going to install this Redodo lithium mini battery into the camper. And we'll see how it performs, how it powers everything up, and let's go check it out. This right here is my power management system, and it is in the back of the camper in the galley area. Now this right here, this yellow box, is for my shore power, and I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I have 8 outlets that I can plug into. Above that, I do have another outlet that goes into the camper and to some power strips in there. My fuses, this is my battery charger from Foxer, and it has several different charging modes, lithium, lead, LiFePO4, so you can switch between batteries. So you want to make sure that you put it on the lithium or the LiFePO4 when charging, especially if you're running lithium batteries. But this is the management system that I have back here. So let's go to the front, let's hook up the battery, and we'll check out how everything charges up. So this is my battery box up here in the front of the trailer. And I've got a lot of room in here. I think I could place 1, 2, probably 4 of these Redodo batteries in here. But let's go ahead and set this bad boy in here. And I hope you guys can see this with the light, but basically I have my positive and negative. My positive, I have a 30 amp fuse on it, and then my negative lead. The battery will also come with 4 terminal posts. There are M8s and also some battery, plastic battery covers. So let's go hook everything up here. And I still have to get a battery tray so I can keep this battery secured when traveling. So now I have the battery hooked up to the terminals, red on positive, black on negative, and this is my battery shutoff switch right here. As soon as I turn it on, I should have battery management power to the electrical charger and the system in the back of the camper. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and turn on the battery switch, and I should have heard that beep, which you guys all did, and I do have power on there. So let's go to lithium. Okay, this is the inside of the camper. Right now we have no light, but let's go ahead and turn on the lights and electrical in here. There you go. We also have a fan. Let's check that fan out here. Let's get a little bit of better view of that. And we have the fan sucking air out. But we got an LED light on the top. And let's check out the panel here. And we should have power to our 12-volt panel and USB. So, yep. And you plug in your USB here, and then your 12-volt there. So we got power. I will place the product links in the description box below. I recommend you checking out Redodo's website. Very cool. They got a lot of batteries, and like I said, you might want to consider a lithium battery over a just a regular cell battery. And I'm just blown away how small this thing is for the powers, and they're expandable. If you made it this far in the video, I appreciate it. Thank you to all our subscribers. If you're not a subscriber, in your bottom right hand on the screen, you'll see a little subscribe button. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button and become a subscriber to the channel. And then you hit the bell notification icon and hit all notifications. And you will be notified of all our new videos that we bring out and post on YouTube. So, as I always say at the close of every video, be kind to your neighbors, treat them well, look after them. Also, spend time with your family. Tell them that you love them, because you'll never know how long they got left on this earth. I'm Ben. I'm just a guy with his Dodge, his dog, and now my camper. And no matter what life throws at you, always be Semper Gumby. Until the next video, we'll catch you guys later.